Hello YouTube, this is Tom Snow 737, and today I'd just like to give you a quick update on what's going off with the Manchester Airport project. Basically, the terminals, it's becoming to the stage where now I only have to do minor parts to the terminals. Well, when I say minor, it's not like small things. It is going to be quite big. Like, well, when I say big, basically, just what I'm going to use FSX to for the actual building textures. So obviously, just basically stick it on, because I don't really want to paint it, because I don't think it'll have that sort of realistic look compared to using FSX. So I mean, I don't know if it will be sort of copyright if I use UK 2000's Manchester Airport textures on the buildings. But if you guys think it will be, then just please say. Personally, I don't think it will be, because it's a public thing. Anyone could use UK 2000. It's not like it's sort of confidential or whatever. This is like a big project, so even if I did use them, then I'm sure Gary Summons, the maker of UK 2000, will probably understand that I do need them. So anyway, the terminals have come on really well. Obviously, I've shown you Terminal 1. I still need to add the little bit in between them two buildings, as you can see. But that will be done later, because what I want to do is add all the decals on first, and then basically stick that on last, and then, put decals on that, then stick that on, because it'll be easier to do that, I think, rather than stick it on and then try and get all the all the sort of textures printed off and to the correct shape, sort of thing. So yeah, I'd say this is probably the most frustrating part, knowing that you've got to try and get the textures the correct size of the terminal buildings, which bit goes where, and all that. But I'm sure, in the end, obviously I've done it before. I've sort of had to scale it down, put it off like twice, and then third time I've sort of got it dead on. So hopefully it'll work. Now, obviously, as I just said, I showed you Terminal 1 last time, and now I have actually done the structure of Terminal 2. As you can see, that it's just wood rather than cardboard, because it's long, and using cardboard would take ages. Basically, this isn't actually sitting on the board. What I've had to do, so it actually comes to the sort of correct size of what I've compared it using the 747 on FSX to the terminal building, so then I've sort of scaled it down, obviously, and done it that way. Basically, at the bottom of the terminal, there's just the odd bit of cardboard, which is about the same thing of the actual baseboard, so it actually brings it sort of to the correct level. So I did that, and then it's just basically two parts of wood stuck together, and then obviously I'm going to apply textures, and then this bit on Google Earth, you'll see there's like a bit that sort of sticks out. I've just used cardboard pieces for the little pillar things that are there. Obviously, it's cardboard, it's not going to be that strong. And then obviously this bit, it's got that bit on anyway, so that's just another two pieces stuck together, added onto that. So basically, you've got like the main section here, and then another section here, and then like another section here, with two. So yeah, so the actual structure of that went really well. Yeah, the so obviously now I've got to do the small bits. Like if you look in Google, there's like where the actual air bridges go. There's like two bits where the actual air bridges actually fit in. There's like bits of building that actually come out. Where it's basically at Manchester. This is what I'm guessing. You can actually see, like if you go on if you go on FSX and look at UK 2000, you can see two layers of like the windows. Now at first I was thinking why is it that big? And then I realised the top one would obviously be the departures, and then the bottom one underneath would be the arrivals. As it is as like Doncaster, you board from the above and then you arrive at the bottom to claim your baggage sort of thing. So that's I've worked that out. So yeah, I've got to do quite a few of them. I'll probably use wood for that. But obviously, I've got to try and get the correct size, cut, small bits, which might be a bit sort of like frustrating. Another way of doing it is I could just use them. If there's a website called Airport Designs, I think it is, and they do like terminal buildings, sort of like it is at Manchester. It's not as sort of like realistic. Obviously I want it to be the same sort of style as what it is actually at Manchester. And obviously this, like I use there, stuff it'll cost, so I may as well just do it using wood, As I say though, it's not going to be like a perfect replica of Manchester Airport. This is sort of my hobby, making model airports. This is now my I think I've done one. This is like my fourth actual scaled model airport, which is used like an actual board. I have done others like in the past, like at my old house and when I first moved here, which was basically just using like a small board and like extra bits of cardboard, which were basically just on paper, and I drew the lines myself. I will admit they didn't look great, but it really does bring back memories, from when I used to take photos of them using my phone, and like as people have said on the forum of Wings 900, they can actually tell over the years my photography has improved. Obviously now I've got a DSLR camera, Canon 1000D, which obviously improves photo quality, and this camera that I'm using is Samsung WB600, which is my dad's, but I just use it just to record, and then photography I use my own camera, which is obviously what I just said, the Canon 1000D. It might not be the best camera, but it certainly does the job. I'm still learning the settings on that. So basically, as you can see, I've just got a model here. You can see, should be able to tell that I've done most of the markings on the opposite side. This bit here, that bit is where the grass will go. I've got to work out where them sort of like triangle bits are. Sort of goes like that, I think, for like bigger aircraft, so the nose can actually go sort of forward. Obviously I want to try and get all the terminal buildings done as soon as possible. Obviously I don't want to rush it, but I am. I will admit I do get really excited when it's getting in the flow of things, such like this. So all is good at the moment. And I'd just like to say, I will be doing there will be another video up shortly on my Virgin Blue 737-800, which arrived the other day. So I'll do that, and I'll also post photos of that, and I'll do an update on my airport on Wings 900 Forum for any of you guys that are on there. I know a few of you might be, so if you want to check that out, then please do. Or I could just, if you want the link posted in the description to any of them, then I'll do that. So yeah, that's basically it for now on the airport update. Along the Airbridge side, due to cost, I'm thinking of getting ARD membership, because you get 15% off pre-orders, and then for every order you get 10% off. Now this might sound a bit cheeky, but what I'm thinking of doing is actually ordering a set of Airbridges to get 10% off, then another set to get 10% off, and so on until I get all 5 sets that I need, instead of ordering all 5 and then getting 10% off that, because it'll work out cheaper if you do it individually. It's sort of common sense to do it that way, because I think total will be like 40, maybe £50, and then 10% off like 50. You're only getting -5, so I think it should work out cheaper. It might even work out the same, but like in my head, it kind of seems like it would work out cheaper if you did 10% off each individual order. So, but then you also have postage cost as well, so I'm not really sure yet. But I'll figure that out. So I'm thinking of getting ARD membership, which is £10 a year. It's not just for like the actual. It's like a full year. So basically, it says on the website, it's like if you bought it now, it won't end in December. It'd end like this time next year, sort of thing. So it's not like a calendar. Yeah, it's not a calendar year. It's actually an actual all 1 year since you actually got the membership. I mean, I've never ordered from ARD before, which is Aviation Route Direct, if you didn't know. But I've heard their service is great, so yeah, I'll probably get something from that. So yeah, I'll end the video here now, guys, because we're getting to the actual end of the video limit. So that's all for now. I'll see you again in the next video, which will feature my Virgin Blue 737-800. So check that out. That's all for now, guys. Bye.